on Teachable. Whilst that's uploading, I'm going to do the rest of this off season. If anyone that watched my part 1 version, it's currently been under review by YouTube because of Jay-Z's music on there, so I've had to take music off so it doesn't have any copyright infringements going forward. So we obviously did the draft. I went with the Slovenian centre, Mladen Agurovic. He's rated 77 overall, and Russell, who's on 21 mil and 22 mil, isn't that far ahead of him rating wise. So yeah, as we go further into the off season, he might be someone that we move on. So we'll go to qualifying offers there. Look, I might not sign him. Just it's tough. Obviously, I've got a large amount of cap being used, and I don't necessarily get the advantage of signing good, bad players, if that makes sense. I might not sign him. He was like 55, but his potential was quite good, and I remember getting him thinking, oh yeah, if I put all of his training stuff up to full and the amount of times he trains, that he would actually get better, which he obviously has. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. Oh. Oh, far out. I'm going to go with him. Yep, I'm going to go with him. There you go. My free agents, Hayward. Ooh. Both of them are wanting to test free agency, so that we'll go to free agency then. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to really sign anybody with my cap. So we'll go to day 1. So Byron Bender, who I think was on the Sixers, Meredith, who I had once before, but had a shit fit when he was starting alongside Cecil Payne. Durakis, same thing. I had him for a bit as well. Had to move him on because he was a bit of a sook. I've had Nichols before, and he was actually someone that was quite good for me, but I moved him on for a better deal, which I think I did it in the Henry Owens trade. So end up getting Rookie of the Year for that trade. Villa is also another player that I would maybe consider. And you've got Tinsley, who is a really good centre there at 7'1". He's got 2 offers on him currently. He's age 24, was playing with the Warriors. You got Buddy. Stafford, who played for... Who do we play in the... He played for the Cavs in the finals. So he's up for renewal, but he's restricted. We've had Trevor before. Trevor was actually a really good player, just couldn't find him the minutes that he deserved, and with him being unrestricted as of right now, we decided to trade him 2 seasons ago because we weren't going to be able to obtain him. That is someone I'm considering. He's 6'4". Could be a nice backup with Cecil getting older. We'll offer him a contract. No offers currently, but I don't think I'm going to be able to afford him. I honestly don't. I think it's going to ask me to sign him at the minimum. And I can't go any higher than that. So that just shows you that I've got 5 mil a year to play with. So I'll try to... Oh, okay. I'll come back to you, mate. So I'm going to walk away, which he's not going to like. So morale went down by 1. And I'm going to go into my front office and I'm going to drop Munro. He's 39 with Ewing coming on the scene, Pena coming back from injury. It just makes sense. Sorry, mate. It's not going to cost me much to do this. We'll release him. And then we'll jump back into my free agency. Where is he gone? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. No current offers. He's got a pretty good shot of 3. He's 6'4", driving layups kind of high. His driving dunk is alright. His ball control, passing accuracy, his passing IQ is really handy. Yeah, we're going to go with him, guys. We'll see if we can get him for cheaper. I honestly think he'll decline, but this is where I'm at with... yeah. And I don't think I'm going to be able to sway him. Like, I can probably try to see if I can do him for a 4-year deal. Nah. Unfortunately, going to have to walk away there, guys. This is the plight of someone that doesn't have a lot of money. So I'm going to have to probably find who's restricted. Let's see what qualifying offer. 6'2", Art Peterson. He's restricted, so I won't go after anyone that's restricted because I don't think I'll be able to get any at that restricted. Zach Levine. Ooh, he's 34. Ooh, he's 34. 3 years at 9 mil. Is that 9 mil per year, or is that 9 mil for the whole contract? I'm going to have a look, guys. So he wants a 1-year deal at 290, which isn't too far away. Let's just go straight to 290. He's going to think about it. Alright, guys, so just Johnny Curry. Let's see if he's got any offers on him. I might get lucky. I might get one of them that doesn't care about money. So yeah, okay, he wants 40 mil. Not happening. Leroy Hubbard. Garner is who I tried before. Daryl Ellis Jr. We'll come back to him because I reckon that might be someone. Dick Gilbert, who we had midway through last season. I do remember this guy. I do remember playing up against him. His playmaking's A-. might make a play at Sykes. He's got no offer, so if the other one falls through, if Levine falls through, bump that up to say 480. Going over my cap by 50 mil. At 33, Buddy Hield, maybe. Oh yeah. 4 years, 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll have a look, guys. I'm only going to be able to make one play, so this is where it's important that I deliver a few on that first week. Oh, okay, no, he doesn't want to have a bar of it. We've been 4 million under what he wants, so unfortunately, mate, I can't help you there. Let's go to look at Leroy Hubbard. That video is almost uploaded on my phone, which yep, okay, yep, it's did the same thing that's been happening the last few days, is it doesn't want to upload on my phone. So I'm going to quickly do this, and then I'm going to transfer those files onto my Lappy. So begin negotiations there. And I'll see if I can make one more. Oh, yeah, I doubt whether... He is 35 though, so if I was to land Bert Caffey, I have played up against him. He is a pretty good player, but the age of 35... Oh, it's as much as we can do, mate. Oh. If he accepts, that's who we're taking. That's who we're taking. So I'm going to press start now. Oh, all of them are pending. Let's have a look at his player badges. This also plays a big factor. So he's expressive. He is expressive with no pat my back or keep it real. You've got Sykes, who's got keep it real, and you've got Leroy Hubbard, who's friendly and expressive. Okay. He's 25, and what's his... Oh, his body's shot. Levine's body's fine. Look, we're going to have to... We're going to have to go with Levine, I think. We're going to have to. The only issue is if I don't sign him now, this is dilemma. If I say yes to Levine, I get no look at Bert. If I... He's got a bad chest, so in Sims that's not going to be a good thing. Keep it real. I'm going to keep it pending. If I end up losing out on Levine, that's my fault. But, oh, we got Bert. That's what happens. You just got to trust that it'll all work out, and it will. So, sorry, Levine. We're going with Bert Caffey. Wow, that just improves my team even further. So I can't do anything now, guys. So I'm just going to have to continue moving forward from this free agency. Not much I can do there. So I'm just going to go to my roster here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I think we're 1 or 2 people over the cap. So let's have a look at this. Not him. Let's see if we can make a trade. Oh, Joe Montgomery. Oh, I've been wanting to get him for like the last 3 seasons. He's pretty ordinary offensively, but he's 6'8". I think his wingspan is 7'3" for memory. When I say his offense is bad, his standing shot 3 is horrible. So he's not a 3-point shooter, but his free throws are good. His standing layups pretty good. His layups are really good. His passing and his drawing of foul is really good. He's got good post control, post hook. You know, not the best rebounding for his height, but his steal's good. His blocks sort of thereabouts. His hustle's good. He's got really great speed. His vertical is 90. Oh wow. What does that get rid? Oh, he's got a player option, and he's got a $6 million 4-year contract. So what am I clearing off? So that's an extra $2 million there, but I drop close to $7 million there. So I only really clear $4 or $5 million off my cap doing that trade. Ben Simmons. Ooh. The only difference here, guys, is if I trade Gabriel Russell here for Montgomery after 2 seasons, I'd want to hope one of Porzingis or Cecil Payne retire, or else I probably won't be able to re-sign Montgomery. The Tommy Ross is an interesting one because we can flip him, because I'm not going to play a 6'2" shooting guard. Anything below 6'4" as a shooting guard, I'm not interested in playing, but he could net me something else. Yep, we're pulling the trigger here. The only way I don't is if I go back to Trade Finder and I go to Russell and use, say, a future pick. See what that nets me. Not wanting to get rid of them. Briscoe, Ryan Connor. Have to get rid of Henry, not happening. Melo Trimble. Cleveland, I have to give up 2 picks, but I also get a future first. That gets me Ben Simmons and a current pick. that doesn't help me clear cap. So I'm going to do my first original trade. Hopefully it pops up again. Sorry, Grady, you serviced me well, big boy. And we're going to go, no, that's not the trade. So I will go into, go out of it again. That's what happens. If you don't take the first thing that's on offer, sometimes it'll never come back the way you want it to. Whew, okay. You know what? I'm going to try to just do it the manual way. And we'll go Gabriel Russell, Grady, go to the Lakers for Montgomery, and go for, that's him, Tommy Ross, and we'll pull the trigger. Not interested. Get stuffed. What I might do is I might add a second. They've agreed. Okay, that's done. Future, like a three seasons away now, second isn't going to be too much of an issue. So, wow. My starting lineup probably now is, and I'm going to quickly get off. I would have liked to have stayed longer, but my Teachable thing didn't load for my phone, and so I've got to put my business first and get off this, and there'll be a part 3 coming soon. So he'll be my starting centre going forward. Knox will be my starting power forward going forward. Montgomery will be my small forward going forward. Bradford will be my starting shooting guard, and Payne will be my starting point guard until he hits 26. When he hits 26, I'll make sure that if I'm able to play him off the bench, I'll play him off the bench and move Hamry into the starting lineup, which will then give me a backup lineup of Porzingis at my backup centre. Hopefully he doesn't crack it at the age of 34. Barry Ewing as my backup power forward. Pena as my backup small forward. Probably Henry as my backup shooting guard, and that leaves Owens. Ewing might have to just not get any minutes this season, and have Hamry at the starting point guard and Owens at the starting at the reserve small forward position, and Henry at the reserve shooting guard position. But that's a wrap from me, guys. We'll look at the player progression quickly. Knox mid-range went down a fracco, but his IQ went up. Bradford went up across the boards, being 26, coming into his prime. Payne went down a little bit, which was to be expected. He's now 85. I think he was... he's gone down two stats next season. Got Montgomery, who basically went up in pretty much everything. You got Caffey. Oh, I forgot about Caffey. How are we going to integrate him into the mix? How are we going to put... far out. It might be Henry has to miss out on some minutes until we work out what we're doing. His IQ's gone up. Owens went up across the board. Tommy Ross went up in everything. Hamry went up pretty much in everything. Just in a slight moment that he's been in the team has gone up with perimeter D. Henry has gone up in most things. Drew has gone up in 3 things. Pena, who didn't play most of last season because of his big injury that he had. We'll just have a look at his body. I think it was a right knee that he had issue with last season. Went up in most things. Ewing has gone up in playmaking, and Bates has gone up in his mid-range from F to D-, and his ins from D- to D. And so that's what we're going to do now Caffey, yeah. I don't know how I'm going to give him minutes, because Henry is 23 and 75 and will demand minutes. I can guarantee it. T. Ross is someone we're going to have to flip for something else. Look, it might be that T. Ross and Henry go for a future pick to maybe counteract us losing Cecil Payne in a couple of seasons. But we've got a plethora of options to do, so I'm going to get off this, guys, and we'll see you on part 3 very shortly.